At guard, number 23, Sarah Bayshard.
Hello, this is Mike Slade with Calvin Castine with Northeastern Clinton Central School for CVAC Girls Varsity Basketball action between the visiting Patriots from AuSable Valley and the Cougars. They're introducing the Cougars right now. Number 23, Sarah Bayshard, 21, Jeanette Clay. Number 11, Stacy Miller. Number 22, Sarah Busher. Number 44, Nikki LaFountain.
Officials for tonight's game are Arnie Miller and Steve Chris. Please stand for the national anthem.
I like that little harmony there in the national anthem.
Very nicely done.
Mandy Guerin and Kelly Gagno. I knew her name.
I'm sorry. And the remainder of the Cougars, 13 Hillary Trombley, 24 Karen Wirestall, 25 Heather Desrow, 42 Cara Buno, 45 Christina Brown. Cougars are coached by Don Sears, assisted by Indy Landry and Norm Buno. The scorekeeper from Northeastern is Paul Cross. For the Patriots, number 3, Heather Maresco, number 10, Angel Ackley, number 11, Lee Glover, 13, Christy Thomas, 14, Andrea Mountain, 15, Christy Coolidge, 20, Julie Douglas, 21, Stasia Robinson, 22, Sarah Green, 33, Jennifer Thwaites, 44, Jennifer Tremblay. The Patriots are coached by John Zaran. Referees for tonight, Arnie Miller and Steve Chris. Maresco just that quick.
In our memories recently, we had a game where Hillary was still known as Tremblay.
That's right.
From 6 years ago, but
Wow.
she's now Tremblay.
Robinson, that's her first. And of course, it's Moose Misek.
Donald
Moose Misek running the clock. And
Donna Moose Dragoon.
okay,
Running the
Dragoon
30-second clock.
doing the 30-second clock. LaFountain good on the first one. She'll get one more, trying to tie this game up. Only seconds into the game.
Notice it's very alliterative there. Moose Misek, Donna Dragoon.
And Maresco brings it down for the Patriots.
Heather Maresco was the key last year to AuSable's success, and when she was injured, the team just wasn't the same club. But they lost a good player in Sue Davey, their star center. It'd be tough to replace her. She wore number 21 too, as I recall. It must be the number that the centers wear.
I remember that Maresco, when she was injured, we went down to AuSable, and when she wasn't in there, it was just a totally different team. Bayshard for a long two. Bayshard with her first 2 points of the game. It's going to be a tough night. And it's 4-2 Northeastern.
Breaking in a new set of teeth.
Ben Thomas back for Green. Maresco comes up with a loose ball. Thomas a long two. It's good. tried to get that ball to Christy Thomas in that exact same spot 3 times. Finally got the shot off. Pass underneath, intended for Bushy, out of bounds, and Northeastern will keep the ball. Both teams seem to be playing that zone defense. Bayshard to Fay. Back to Bayshard. She'll shoot for 2. Off the rim. Rebounded by Coolidge. Knocked out of her hands. Bushy comes away with it. Up in front of the rim. Bayshard now comes away with the loose ball. She makes a nice move to fake one way and up and in. There, Bayshard now with 4 points. Outstanding move by Bayshard to get away from the defense. Get in the open for that shot. 6-4.
Well, we know it won't be a repeat of last time. Last time the Cougars played, LaFountain and Bushy had all but 3 points for the Cougars.
Long pass down from Fay to Bushy with the fountain, and it's just a little too soft. Rebounded by Coolidge.
Well, Bayshard already has 4. Look out.
Nice defense by Northeastern so far. And some pretty nice passing. We remember the Beekmantown game just the last time we were here. Northeastern looked like a team that couldn't be beaten by anybody. In the first quarter, took a 25-4 lead and ended up winning the game by 8. Miller, with a lot of arc off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled by number 22. Sarah Green with her first personal foul.
Before I forget, Mike, I want to thank Star Rondo, who ran the camera for the modified game while I was here taping the JV contest. A 7th grader, and she volunteered, and
Very good.
we'll see how good a job she did when we get back to the studio, though. But she said she's run a camera before, and it's a lot of work to hold this thing on your shoulder for a whole game. So we certainly appreciate her helping out like that.
Last shot by Miller was a long rebound. Bayshard hustling to pick up the rebound. Miller all alone off the rim. Rebounded by Robinson. Quick outlet to Green. Green bounce pass to Thomas. Off the rim. Rebounded by Fay. Outlet to Bayshard. Bayshard down for the fountain. Up and in. Nice play. That ball hit the ground. Hit the court once. Went from Fay to Bayshard to the fountain. She put it down once and then put up the shot. Rebound underneath. Blocked by Bushy. The fountain comes away with the loose ball. Gets it outlet to Fay. Fay to Bayshard. Bayshard from the same spot. Too strong. Robinson gets the rebound. Outlet quickly to Green. Green trying to speed up the game. And it's out of bounds. Good defense by Fay. And it's knocked out of bounds by Green. Northeastern ball. This time Miller will bring it down. Down to 4:28 remaining in this first quarter. 8-4. Fay with a long 2 points. Rebounded. Now Robinson outlet to Thompson. Thomas, rather. That's Thomas. Green for Moresco. Ball by Fay. Pass over for Bayshard. Up off the rim. Bayshard tries her own rebound. And it's a big jump ball. And Northeastern will keep it on the possession. Okay, has to get it in, gets it into Bushy, right up at the shot. And it's out of bounds, it'll be AuSable ball.
A couple of milestones have been achieved since we were here last. Of course, shortly after we left here, Katie Castine got her 1,000th point for Seton against Plattsburgh High School.
Yes, a very nice article in the press.
Yeah.
Nice pictures.
And of course, Missy West went over 2,000 earlier this week.
That is incredible. She's an incredible ball player.
The best I've seen around here.
Bushy out to Miller. Miller, a little out of arc. And there's a nosebleed shot.
Well, that's the way Don Sears used to shoot. He'd put it up there, and it's a good time waster because it took him you had him shooting, you'd take an extra 5-6 seconds off the clock.
Right there was a great defensive effort. Miller and Fay double teamed AuSable guard. Were able to steal the ball. And it turned into 2 points for Northeastern with some nice passing. 4 points now for Thomas. And it's a 12-6 lead for Northeastern. Bayshard, and it's good. Jared Bayshard now with 6 points. And a 14-6 lead for Northeastern. Down to 2:34 remaining in the first quarter. A bad pass out of bounds, and it'll be a Northeastern ball. Cougar replacements. Hillary Tremblay and Christina Brown into the game to replace Jason Miller and Jeanette Fay. And Bushy will go into a guard position. Bring the ball down over to Tremblay. Now Bayshard open again. If you're hot, keep shooting it. Moresco goes all the way, bounce back. Intercepted by the Fountain. Now Bayshard up for Bushy. Bushy's got it. Off balance shot. The Fountain has it blocked. Moresco comes away with the loose ball. Green shoots from the foul line. Northeastern will get the ball back. Lee Barber into the game to replace Heather Moresco. And Bushy again brings it down for Northeastern, over for Bayshard. Bayshard to Tremblay, back to Bayshard. Underneath for Brown, Brown with a hook shot. Rebounded by LaFountain, up and in. LaFountain now with 8 points, sorry, 9 points, now it's 8 points. And it's a 16-6, 10-point lead for the Cougars.
You have trouble making up your mind, Mike?
It's tough. It's been a tough day. Barber. Now Robinson turns. LaFountain gets the rebound. Now to Brown. Now Bayshard will bring it down. Tremblay.
Whoever she is.
Rebounded by Coolidge. Sorry, Hillary. I get it. Old habits are hard to break. Stolen by LaFountain. She'll go in all by herself. Now she gets it off the last second. Bayshard now with 8 points. And it's an 18-6 lead for Northeastern. 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Barber. Pass into the corner for Green with the shot. Off. Rebounded by Thomas. And we've got a jump ball, and I think the Patriots will get it. Julie Douglas comes into the game to replace Christy Thomas. Quickly to Green, down to 28 seconds. Out of bounds. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Patriots with plenty of time.
Good hustle from Brown there, knocking that ball away.
Passed inside, shot, rebounded by, couldn't get there, but LaFountain, outlet to Brown, up for Bushy. Bushy over for Tremblay.
5 seconds.
Green knocked away, but right into the hand. Up 52. It gives the Patriots 2 more points before the buzzer. And it's at the end of one. It's Northeastern 20, AuSable 8. And Northeastern with possession to start this second quarter. And they're going to go with Faye, Bushy, LaFountain, Firestall, and Desereau. With 10 points, and it's a 22-8 lead for Northeastern. Bounce pass underneath. Up and in. Christy Coolidge. able to grab a hold of that pass with two Cougars reaching for it at the same time. Fay, there's a 2-point shot. A long 2 points for Jeanette Fay, and it's a 24-10, 14-point lead for Northeastern. Green, bounce pass, shot right away. Lee Douglas would hurt those 2 points. That seems like a favorite spot for the Patriots. Fay, underneath for Desero, back to Wirestall. Wirestall, pass intended for the Fountain. She couldn't reach it, it's out of bounds, and the Patriots with the ball. The Patriots are going with Barber, Coolidge, Green, Trombley, and Douglas. Stolen. Fay with a long pass down off the head of Lee Barber and out of bounds. Northeastern will keep possession.
Bet you can't do that again.
Right underneath. And it's a 26-12 lead for Northeastern. Green, stolen by Fay, but she can't hang on to it. And it's picked up by Douglas. Douglas back to Green. Another pass, and the same spot. Rebounded by Bushy. Now it's a jump ball, and I think Northeastern should get this one. Now Northeastern had possession to start the quarter, so the Patriots will have this one. That pass to Coolidge, just inside the foul line. Twice in a row it got by two Cougar defenders, just getting through. Another jump ball, and the Cougars will get this one. Patriots making some changes. We have Moresco and Thomas back into the game to replace Barber and Douglas. Now the Patriots will get it back on the turnover. Now Douglas is still in the game. She replaced Green. And now Moresco will run the offense for the Lady Patriots. Back outside for Thomas. And from that same spot, it's short. The Fountain comes away with the rebound. Outlet to Wirestall. Wirestall pass. Nice pass for Desero, and it's blocked. Nice defensive play by number 13, Christy Thomas, to get back on defense and block that shot. Now Moresco brings it back for the Patriots. Over for Thomas. Thomas to Tremblay. Moresco fakes, and with the jump shot off the rim, rebounded by Coolidge. Pass straight across. Now Moresco gets it back. Coolidge underneath. Rebounded by Bushy. Long pass down to Fay. She picks it up. Tries to put it up. Off-balance shot. Hit the bottom of the rim. Now from Lee. With Coolidge, and she traveled. Wide open, and she traveled. The girls started out with their zone defense, and it looked like it was going to be a very slow game. And it's turned into a running game. Jennifer Waite into the game to replace Christy Coolidge for the Patriots. Now Wirestall brings it down for Northeastern. She in the paint turns and shoots. The Fountain with a nice rebound. Too hard off the glass. The Fountain again comes away with the loose ball. And they're going to set up their offense. Wirestall rebounded by Bushy up and in. There Bushy with her first 2 points of the game, and it's a 28-12, 16-point lead for Northeastern. Foul is called on Nikki LaFountain. She caught Christy Thomas in the side of the face. But she's all right. Inbound to Moresco. Moresco gets it back, stolen by Fay. Layup. 2 points. We give Northeastern an 18-point lead, 30-12.
She had just enough in that shot that it rolled in there, Mike.
Moresco Moresco too hard off the glass. Nice dribbling by Wirestall up for the Fountain, up and in. Northeastern getting ready to make wholesale changes. 32-12, a 20-point lead for the Cougars.
That last play there, you saw LaFountain. She's so good at putting the brakes on and getting control underneath.
Wirestall with the steal, and then she tried to sit on the ball. She said, if I can't have it, nobody's going to have it. And Northeastern makes some changes. You've got Christina Brown comes in. And Stacy Miller. Small crowd here tonight, but it is a snowy, very wintry night outside. Stolen back from Lee. The Patriots guilty of telegraphing their passes and pretty much using the same type of play. The point guard brings it down and passes off to the right. And Northeastern able to read that. That's resulted in several steals. Moresco with a nice drive and shot. Now Heather Moresco with 4 points. That's a 32-14 lead for Northeastern. Bayshard over for Tremblay. Back to Bayshard from the foul line. Off the rim and out of bounds. Off for Tremblay. And Northeastern will keep the ball. Lee Barber back into the game. Replace Julie Douglas. Inbound to Bushy. Turns and shoots. Made it look easy. Sarah Bushy now with 4 points, and it's a 34-14 lead for Northeastern. Moresco drives and shoots. Good again. Heather Moresco now with 6 points. She was quiet in the first quarter. Now she's taking charge, just driving in and popping a jump shot. Miller off the front of the rim, rebounded by Tremblay. Miller gets it back. Bushy. Back with Miller. Nice pass underneath for Bushy. And she's fouled by number 11. Lee Barber with her first personal foul. That's the 13th foul for the Lady Patriots. She'll get another one. And now rebounded by Tremblay and fouled. And I think that was Christina Brown. Her Bayshard with her first personal foul. And Moresco brings it back for AuSable. Again, pushes it off to Barber. And Barber's called for the travel. And Miller brings it back for the Lady Cougars. Tremblay over inside for Bushy, turns and shoots. Rebounded by Thwaites. Up Moresco for Barber, but she can't control it. It's out of bounds, and the Cougars will get it back. We're down to 2:18 remaining in the second quarter. 34-16 lead for Northeastern. Miller has it blocked by Moresco. Telegraph that pass. Moresco makes easy 2 points on that. 2 points for Moresco. Now Miller again over for Bayshard. Bayshard inside for Brown. Stolen by Tremblay, and she throws it out of bounds. Angel Ackley and number 14, Andrea Lamont, into the game for the Patriots. Bushy long two. Bayshard gets the loose ball, tries to push it underneath for Tremblay, but Brown picks it up. Back outside for Bayshard. Miller will take the shot from there. Down to 1:29 remaining in this second quarter. Moresco tries to get it to get it underneath, but it was blocked, and then she, instead of letting it go, she tried to keep possession and stepped on the out-of-bounds line. And Miller brings it back for the Lady Cougars. Bayshard back to Miller. Miller now Bayshard for a long two. Off the rim, rebounded by Maresco. Maresco gets it over for Trombley. Now back to Maresco. Back to Maresco. Everybody wants to get it back to Maresco. Stacey Miller gets called for the block. That's her first personal foul. And the team's third. Ackley inbound to Maresco underneath for Wade, but she can't handle it. And Northeastern will get it back. Down to 51.8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's a 36-18 lead for Northeastern. Shot. Brown. Off the rim. And Maresco with the rebound. Maresco from the foul line has it blocked. Waits comes away with it. Shot goes out of bounds. No, it doesn't. Saved. Brown. Now it's out of bounds. And Northeastern will get it back with 26.5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Miller, Bayshard. Back to Miller, now Bayshard gets it back underneath for Brown. She turns and shoots, in and out. And Tremblay steps in the line out of bounds. And AuSable will get the ball, and 10.1 seconds remaining, enough time to get one final shot off before the half. Maresco. For Trombley. Trombley with the shot. And that's it. That's the way the first half's going to come to an end with the Cougars doubling up on AuSable's score, 36-18. We're getting ready for the second half. Cougars are going to go with Miller, Finn, Bayshard, Bushy, and LaFountain. And the Patriots counter with Maresco, Green. Bayshard with the shot. Off the back of the rim, rebounded. LaFountain, she's fouled. Line number 15. No, I guess she wasn't. Anyway.
2 dribbles.
The Patriots counter with Thomas, Maresco, Robinson, Green, and Coolidge. Say with her first personal foul. Down to Maresco. Maresco drives the baseline and shoots. Too strong. Rebounded by Bushy. Bushy gives it off the last second to LaFountain. Fade for 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Robinson. And she outlets to Green.
I was just looking at Robinson and Bushy, and Robinson's about 4 inches taller than Bushy.
Absolutely. I think that's Stacey Miller. Miller with her second personal foul. Yeah, I saw Robinson in the hall before she came out on the court. Boy, she is really tall. Her skills catch up to her height. She's going to be a real star in this league. I think this is her first year playing varsity basketball, so she's got some work to do. But no.
Oh, lucky on that one. Arnie Miller, by the time he figured out it was an over and back, it's too late to blow the whistle. He was checking the lines after the play. He said, oh, I think I should have blown that one.
Well, he's shaking his head no, so.
Well, what else is he going to do?
She had at least 1 foot on her side of half court before she touched the ball. I don't think you have to have both feet, but you have to have at least one, correct?
Unless they've changed it, I believe you got to have them both.
And know we talked about that last year. If you jump from your side of half court and touch the ball in midair before your feet touch your side, then it is over and back. But I don't know if you need to have both of them in.
They've changed one of those rules, and it might have been the boys though. That I'm not quite sure how they're interpreting it now. They're always fiddling with the rules and tweaking them here and so on, and I think they've changed it a little bit.
We'll wait for the ref to call it, and then we'll all scream at him. Pass from Bayshard off the fingertips of Coolidge, out of bounds, and Northeastern will keep the ball.
Will you be in St. Albans tomorrow night, Michael?
What's St. Albans? What's in St. Albans?
The girls are playing against BFA.
I didn't know that. I hadn't planned on it, but we shall see. Maybe Tim will want to take a ride over there. Fountain on the line to shoot 2.
Tim, of course, being your son, is out home on leave, right?
That's correct. Fountain good on both. Yeah, he came home on the 13th. He goes back the day after Christmas, which is not a
good Christmas present for mom and pop.
Christmas present in one way, but the other side of the coin, the original call a few weeks ago was that he wasn't going to be able to come home at all. And that's Sarah Bayshard with her second personal foul. Cougars went a long time before they picked up any fouls at all, and now at the end of the second quarter and beginning of the third, they picked up quite a bit. Miller gets the loose ball. No place to go. Puts a little pass up for the Fountain, picked up by Bayshard. Bushy comes away with the rebound. No place to go. Puts it right back up again. Saved by Fay, and Bushy to Bayshard, rather, to Miller. High in the air, no good. Rebounded by Bushy. So good back to Bayshard. 4-3 off the front of the rim. And Green comes away with the rebound for the Lady Patriots. She loses it. Picked up by Miller. Miller drives and lays it up. Stacy Moore with her first 2 points in the second half. Gives her 6 for the game. And in the second half, Northeastern has outscored AuSable 6-0 so far. Passed underneath, a nice pass. Off the rim, rebounded by Bushy. That last shot by Christy Thomas. Long pass down for Fay, too far, out of bounds. And the Patriots will get it back. Moresco. For Green. Now Thomas. Moresco picks up the loose ball, drives baseline, shoots. Out of bounds. And Northeastern will get it back. Robinson comes up hobbling. Does have that brace or tape on her knee. I don't know if it's a knee or if it's an ankle.
Hopping more like an ankle than a knee. We'll see what yeah, they're paying attention to her ankle.
And Northeastern making some changes. Tremblay and Wirestall into the game. Also Christina Brown. Down to Bushy for Wirestall. Northeastern has 6 players on the court. Technical foul.
What's wrong with that?
Bayshard, I guess Bayshard is the 6th player. She didn't know she had been replaced. It's okay if you get away with it. Moresco will take the technicals, which should shoot 2, and then the Patriots will get the ball. still makes one out of the two. That's the first point for the Patriots in the second half. It's a 42-19 lead for Northeastern. 4:33 remaining in the third period.
Cougars had a nice break going, though. They were 6-on-3. You don't see that very often.
Right. Moresco with the little jumper and he's good. Heather Moresco now with 6 points from that exact same spot. Firestall all alone underneath LaFountain, and she doesn't miss. 18 points for Nikki LaFountain, 4 in the second half. Moresco for the Patriots. Steve Hammonds with her first 2 points in the second half. Firestall brings it back for Northeastern. Closely guarded by Thomas. Judy Tremblay. Stopped from behind by number, 13. Christy Thomas with her first personal foul. Inbound to Wirestall. Wirestall. Number 13 gets it to Tremblay. Back to Wirestall. With a long shot off the rim. Out of bounds, and the Patriots will get it back. 3:31 remaining in this third quarter. 44-23. Northeastern with a commanding lead.
Earlier, I thanked Star Rondo for that modified game. I should also thank Terry Lamberton, who's taping the hockey game for us tonight. Sam's got a game in Shazy. So without Terry volunteering to tape that hockey game, we went to have coverage of that. And tomorrow night, Kieran Gilroy, I'm going to be gone to St. Albans, and Sam will be covering a Christmas pageant at St. Mary's, and Kieran Gilroy will be covering the volleyball for us. So
wow,
a lot of people helping us with running the cameras. And
has to be. There's just too much going on for you and Sam to cover it all.
So we certainly appreciate all those people who help us out and make all the coverage that Hometown Cable gets possible.
Which brings us to the point of patrons. If you have not yet supported Hometown Cable, 2 points, long 2 points. Sarah Bushing now with 6 points. If you have not yet been a patron of Hometown Cable, please do so.
Well, we'll go over 400 for the first time in a year. In fact, we're just over 400 right now. But that's barely maybe 11% of the potential viewers.
Well, it keeps getting better every year, but you keep thinking that it should be even better than it is. All the things that Hometown Cable offers that you can't get anywhere else, and believe me, nice shot as we're talking here by Lee Barber, her first 2 points of the game. And I'm not from this area originally. And people in the North Country, Brown with her own rebound, still won't fall for her. Now Wirestall come away with the loose ball. Back to Wirestall. Bounce pass intended for Desiree. Intercepted, outlet to Moresco. People who are not from this area can certainly attest to the fact that you can't get this anyplace else.
Not to this extent.
I've never, my children played sports in Philadelphia. Down to Bushy from Tremblay, and it's up and in. My children played sports in Philadelphia before they came here, and unless you had a friend, because I did a lot of coaching, and unless you had a friend that would tape the game for you, you'd never see it. You'd never see the game. And these kids, it helps them. And they can see some mistakes that they might make on the court or on the soccer field and correct those mistakes. It's a great coaching tool for the coaches, and it's great for the kids to see their good points and their bad points, and it's something very special. As you advertise on TV, I watch Hometown Cable all the time, but as you advertise on TV, there has to be something that you like in Hometown Cable. It covers so many things. And of course, if there's something that you don't like, and or if there's some suggestions on very sure that Calvin will be more than willing to listen to them.
May not adhere to them, but I will certainly listen.
Certainly listen to them, and if it's something that you haven't tried or thought of before, you may even implement it, and then the person could get a bonus, maybe a trip to Florida for making a suggestion, right? Bushy with a long two.
Oh yeah, we have our annual trip to Bermuda, and
that's right. Or that's Florida, New York.
Madrid.
Tremblay goes down, and it's finally out of bounds, and the Patriots will keep it. Bushy, that last basket, that long two-pointer by Sarah Bushy, she now has 10 points, 6 in the second half. Inbound to Barber, stolen. Firestall up for Bushy. Outstanding pass. Bushy got that pass so quickly, she had plenty of time to put it down dribble it a couple of times and take her time for the layup. Tremblay.
It's got to be rough on players like LaFountain and Bushy. LaFountain had 10 points the other day against Saranac, and it was almost like the Saranac shut her down, you know, but heck, she still ended up with 10 points, 10 hard-fought points.
And we weren't even looking, but third quarter comes to an end. Northeastern with a big 52-25 lead. And we'll be back in a minute for the beginning of the fourth and final quarter. And the fourth quarter began just a second ago with the Patriots with possession. Bayshard, and it won't fall. Rebounded by LaFountain again. I think that was LaFountain. Now with 6 second half points, 20 for the game. And the Patriots had possession, but the inbound was stolen by Northeastern. Bayshard with the steal. Cross over for Miller. They goes down hard. I didn't see what happened. There was a collision somehow underneath. And Jeanette came away with the worst part of it. And the Patriots with the ball. Douglas goes in, back out again. Douglas gets it back. With a long point attempt off the rim. Miller comes away with the loose ball and passes up for LaFountain. Now up for Bayshard. Up and in. Sarah Bayshard now with 10 points. And that was another play. Miller deep in AuSable's end with a pass up to half court to LaFountain with an immediate pass up to Bayshard. She put the ball down once. Hits for her first 2 points for the Patriots. Bay, pass down for Bayshard. Underneath for LaFountain, up and in. And now Douglas, or AuSable, brings the ball down, trying to set up our offense. Slapped away by Bay, but Douglas still maintains control. Pass to Akeley. Bay intercepts, goes up for a layup, and Bayshard with the follow. And that's where you're weak on the left hand, and you try and go up and put it back and forth, and that's a shame.
Yeah. Well, they really preach going up with your left hand on the left-handed side, but I think if you're uncontested, whatever you're comfortable with, go up with it. The left-handed side is fine if you got a defender on you and you want to get that extra advantage.
Right.
But if Jeanette was all alone that time, go up right-handed. Because she didn't look comfortable going up with her left hand.
It appeared that she wanted to go with the right hand, but she knew that she's supposed to go up with the left hand, and she got caught between. And she gets another steal. She passes it off to Bayshard. And Bayshard with her own rebound. Finally rebound. Now Brown tries to get it to Desiree, and it's out of bounds. And the Cougars have made some substitutions. Right now we've got Desiree, Miller, Brown, Fay, and Tremblay on the court. And for the Patriots, Douglas, Akeley, Tremblay. Long pass out for Fay. Fay dives up and in.
Nice play there by Desrow, getting it to Jeanette Fay.
Absolutely. We also have Jennifer Tremblay and Jennifer Thwaites out there for AuSable, and Andrea Lamount.
I'm not sure if it'll be this year, but one of these years when we're digging out our hometown memories, we're going to dig back to 1986 and the second grade class at St. Mary's reading their letters to Santa Claus. That included Heather Desrow, Karen Weierstall, and Jeanette Fay in that class.
That'd be an interesting one. Another steal by Tremblay. Lily Tremblay now with 4 points.
I don't know if Hillary was there too at that year or not.
Douglas gets her own rebound. Desrow with the rebound this time. Outlet to Miller as she's falling down. Miller to Tremblay. Back to Miller off her foot and out of bounds, and Northeastern just give it up. 66-27. Northeastern with a big lead with 4:12 remaining in this fourth quarter. We have Anastasia Robinson back in for Stasha Robinson back in for the Patriots, and Lee Barber. Thomas underneath. Robinson up and in. That's her first 2 points of the game. Fay with the shot. It's good. And Fay now with 6 second-half points, 10 for the game. She'll never forgive me if I don't mention that three-point attempt by Julie Douglas a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, was blocked by Jeanette Fay. Three-point attempt off the glass, picked up by Fay. Long pass down for Desrow, and she's fouled by number 11, Lee Barber, with her second personal foul. Karen Weierstall into the game to replace Stacey Miller. Desrow will get another one. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Barber. Outlet to Haley. Stolen by Fay, but Barber comes away with a loose ball. Now Weierstall with the steal. Long pass down for Tremblay. Off balance, up and in. Nice steal, nice lead pass, and a good 2 points again for Northeastern. 70 points now. Northeastern has scored 70 points.
Weierstall got just enough backspin in that ball. It held up there, and Tremblay was able to make a nice play on it.
She blocked and took a good fall to Sarah Green, but she popped right back up again. Higley inbounds to Green. Green back out. Shot taken off the front of the rim. Desrow picks it up. Out to Fay. Long pass down for Tremblay. Up and in again. Another nice pass. And easy 2 points. Hillary Tremblay now with 8 points, 6 in the second half. And it's 72-29. Northeastern widens the lead again. It's pretty difficult for both sides. It's pretty difficult for the Northeastern fans to stay interested in a game that's this far one-sided, and it's pretty hard for AuSable to take that long ride all the way up here and to have the game so one-sided.
I'll tell you, 72 is a lot of points for a girls' game.
Yes, it is, and it's awful difficult, I think, for the girls themselves to stay interested. Play to Weierstall over for Fay.
Well, it's a little easier for the team that's winning to stay interested.
Yes. Brown drives up. Robinson with the rebound. Brown tried to get away from her, but she was able to maintain control and get it to the mountain. And then finally to Green. Green. Pass in for Robinson. Knocked out by Brown. Fay goes up and in. Again, some good passing by the Cougars. Jeanette Fay now with 12 points.
6. Go ahead.
45 lead for Northeastern. And Brown with the foul.
That's the 7th team foul. I was just going to say 6 fouls for the Cougars. 7th team foul. AuSable's only got 4. So they haven't spent a lot of time in the foul line.
No.
Haven't
just fast breaks.
Yeah, I haven't used a lot of tape in this game.
So what you're saying is I should talk longer when it's over?
Oh, definitely. Yes, just keep on talking.
Andrea LaMountain with her first point of the game. Saved and picked up by Desero. Robinson off the deflection, and Fay gets the loose ball, but then is called for the carry. Akeley inbounds. Akeley tries to get it back, or rather, Mountain tries to get it back to Akeley, but intercepted by Fay. Wirestall up and in. Aaron Wirestall with her first 2 points of the game. Green brings it back down for AuSable. Coming down to 1 minute left. 3-point attempt. Robinson gets the rebound, and a jump ball is called. Aaron Wirestall, I could barely see her there. She's giving up a good, I don't know, foot.
Maybe not a foot, but it's 6 inches probably or more.
The Wirestall.
Oh, definitely. Well, yeah, it might be close to a foot. You know, Karen might be 5'5", and Robinson 6'2".
Barber drives all the way, and then Wirestall with her speed was able to run from one end to the other and distract her enough to cause the travel underneath the basket. We're down to 33 seconds remaining. Fay to Tremblay. Cross for Wirestall. Wirestall drives and shoots up and in. Nice move. Aaron Wirestall now with 4 second half points, 4 for the game, and it's 17 seconds remaining. And it's out of bounds and jump ball again, and AuSable's going to keep it. 11 seconds. Northeastern with a 48-point lead. Intercepted by Wirestall. Long pass down for Tremblay.
Looking for 80.
Desero can't get it. Fay with the shot. Won't fall. And it's finally out of bounds. And that's it. And a 78-30 victory.
They had 3 opportunities to get that 80th point, and it just one drop for him. So a big win for Northeastern Clinton.
Well, a good victory for Northeastern, but a completely one-sided victory. Never in doubt. Northeastern outscored the Patriots 28 in the first quarter. Outscored 16-10 in the second. A 36-18 lead at half. And that 10-point production for AuSable in the second quarter was the best they could do all night long. In the third quarter, Northeastern scored 16 points again, outscoring the Patriots 16-7. And in the fourth and final quarter, Northeastern outscored the Patriots by a 26-5 margin. So the Cougars kept the Patriots in single digits in the first, third, and fourth quarter for the final 78-30 victory for Northeastern. Individual scores for the Patriots: Heather Marasco finishes with 11 points, 8 points in the first half, and most of that came in the second quarter. Very quiet in the second half, with only 3 points scored. Lee Barber with 2 points, Christy Thomas with 6, Andrea LaMountain with 1 point, Christy Coolidge with 4, Julie Douglas with 2, Stacia Robinson, I just can't say Stacia Robinson with 2, and Jennifer Tremblay with 2 points. For Northeastern, Stacy Miller finishes with 6, Hillary Tremblay with 8, Jeanette Fay with 12 points, Sarah Bushy with 12 points, Sarah Bayshard with 12 points. Pretty balanced scoring there. Karen Wirestall finishes with 4, and Nicole Fountain led all scorers with 22 points. She had 14 in the first half. Again, a fine victory. Anytime you get a W, it's good. but a very, very tough victory for the Patriots. Pretty embarrassing to lose 78 to 30. Well, that's the way it was on the 20th day of, this is the 20th, isn't it?
Yep.
The 20th day of December, 1995 at Northeastern Clinton Central School in beautiful downtown Champlain. Northeastern 78 and the AuSable Patriots.